Hey gaming fans, so today's another episode of Dead TCGs, and this one is an odd one. It's Star Trek, the card game. Yeah, there's a funny story about this one. I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of card games since I got introduced to Magic the Gathering a long time ago. And so I was always like looking around for other card games, like collectible card games to play, or even just check out and see how they function. And I found this at in a Toys R Us in like the 99-cent bin. And they didn't have a second one. They just had the one. So I thought, hey, I'll probably pick up another one somewhere else. But I never did. I never did find another starter deck. So I could never actually play a game of this. But that's kind of a good thing because there's probably a reason why this game didn't really continue or go beyond, I guess, maybe just this run. I don't know. But anyways, it's a Fleer Skybox that makes this. This is 1996. Nice looking artwork. I'm not really a Star Trek fan. I'm more of a Star Wars nerd. But I'm a fan of card games, so I picked it up. It was 99 cents. And this was like going back, back in the day. This was probably fairly newer at the time. Now, the thing is, like, the cards look nice themselves. They're full art. There's no borders on them. A little bit different than what you'd expect from like the more modern TCGs that we see today. So these are like all full art. They almost don't look like it. It almost doesn't look like trading card game. Looks like cards you would get inside like a board game or something like that. It's got a nice back. I mean, it looks okay. Star Trek, the card game. Nothing original there. And obviously based off of the photo, it's whatever generation that is. But here's the thing. This game is like very rules heavy, and I just started flipping through the manual. I thought I'd try and get at least a gist of how to play this game. But I mean, come on. It's just pages and pages and pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of text. Now, there is a diagram there, which is nice. It shows you how to set up the game, where the different piles are. You got your draw pile, your discard pile, current players complement, whatever, bridge crew, neutralize crew, permanent wild. So you got all these different zones where all these different cards will live. But I mean, just trying to get a gist of how this game is played, I started reading it. I just couldn't anymore. It does have a nice draw ability. So basically, when you start your turn, you draw up to your full hand. So the hand size is 7. So if you only have 4 cards in your hand, you draw 3 cards. And it explains this in detail in the manual too, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, it literally gives all these examples of how many, if you only have 1 card in hand, draw 6. If you have 3 cards in hand, so it kind of goes through that little bit of and maybe that's why there's a lot of pages. Like, I think there's like 30 some odd pages of text at a really, really small font, like 39 pages here at Victory How to Win the Game. But I think what happened is that this game just kind of goes really in deep into the storyline of Star Trek and tries to squish in as much as possible to, really make this like a game that's based off of the show. Just to give you a good lot of the... Oh yeah, the discard phase I thought was interesting too. You could discard as many cards as you want at the end of your turn. So if you don't like your entire hand, you could literally just throw your hand in the trash, and on your turn, when you draw, you'll draw 7 new cards. So card advantage doesn't seem like it's much of a problem in this game. The real problem is all of the convoluted rules that come along with it. I mean, even in the see here, it's like there's a challenge section, it says, the episode phase, and that one phase gets broken down into from A to J of different things you could do. And then there's a resolution phase. So it's all, it says here, episode phase is broken down into 8 short segments. So you got all these segments that you have to read, and how to, you got your mission segment, your landing segment, your initial XC segment, your initial challenge segment, your resolve segment. Like, going through all of this stuff Like, I can imagine trying to learn to play this game and trying to play it with a friend. You just go bonkers on the rules. Let's just take a look at some of the cards here. So you got this like 3D chess type of thing. I remember seeing, I think on the Big Bang Theory, they were playing a chess game like this. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Wild card, unknown virus. Current player must make an immediate icon flip. There that is. You got some symbols here. Tell you what the card is. We got a challenge. One of the things that I did read in the beginning there to set the game up, you have to start with your 4 crew, which is your starship, your the USS Enterprise. So that's there. Dr. Leonard H. Bones McCoy, Commander Spock, and James T. Kirk. So I don't know if every time you play this game you're always playing that lineup, but it looks like these are your core crew and it tells you to put those on the field. So it just seems like both you and your opponent are both the same crew, which I thought was a little bit odd. And then you got these crew cards in here that says you can add them to play during the game. Like I said, I'm not a Star Wars fan, or Star Trek fan, so I don't know a lot of these characters. I don't know what it does, but you know, I thought it was just funny to see this and take a look through and just to see what kind of card games that would have existed back in 1996. Fleer did this one. But yeah, I mean, if you're into Star Trek, I mean, this would be cool to just have as a collector thing. I just like looking at some of the cards and seeing what they do and how they operate. It's got all these different things. You got the weapons, you got the ships. You know, I like the Star Wars TCG that came out around this time, and it was a little bit complex to learn as well. So, I mean, I kind of get it. But yeah, so this is Star Trek the trading card. Now, I think there was an updated Star Trek game that came out. I could be wrong, but I think I remember seeing something like that. There was, you know, look at this one. The card frame is like that, so probably connects to another card. Yeah, maybe they connect together. They make the storyline. But that's the Star Trek carding game. Oh, they give you this little info card too, to so you can have all your phases. You keep that there and all of the different things, that the different effects that they do. Because there's no way you're going to learn all this stuff this quickly. Anyways, yeah, this is Star Trek. It's like an old TCG. It's probably a good reason why it didn't continue on. Mainly, look at that character. You know, probably because of the rules. Like, nobody's going to learn these rules. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think. If you've ever played this game, I'd really like to know. Throw your comments down below. Hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.